Greetings students. Today we are going to learn about one of India's largest branded fabric and fashion retailers. Most of us at least once must have heard the name of the company Raymonds Limited for sure. Let us know this company in a much better way. Incorporated in 1927, Raymonds Group is one of India's largest branded fabric and fashion retailers. It is one of the leading integrated producer of suiting fabric in the world, with a capacity of producing 31 million meters of wool and wool blended fabrics. The group owns apparel brands like Raymonds, Raymonds Premium Apparel, Park Avenue Women, Color Plugs and Parks. All the brands are retailed through the Raymonds Shop TRS, one of the largest network of over 700 retail shops spread across India and overseas in over 200 cities. In addition, the group also has business interests in ready-made garments, designer wear, cosmetics and toiletries, engineering files and tools, prophylactics and air charter operation.
In a time when traditional thinking is turned on its head with innovative ideas, where the possibilities are limitless for those who dare to be different, there's one group staying ahead of the times, redefining quality and excellence, emerging as a global leader. Raymonds, a $500 million conglomerate comprising a unique integrated textiles and clothing business. From fiber to fabric to garments to brands to retail.
Years ago, when the Singhania family was building, consolidating and expanding its various businesses in Kanpur, India, one Mr. Wadi was in a similar manner setting up a small woolen mill in the area around Thane Creek, 40 km away from Mumbai, India. The Sassoons, a well-known industrialist family of Mumbai, soon acquired this mill and renamed it as the Raymonds Woolen Mills. Acquisition of the Raymonds Woolen Mills in the year 1925. With the grandson of Lala Jagilal, Lala Kailashpat Singhania took over Raymonds in 1944. The mill primarily made cheap and coarse woolen blankets and modest quantities of low-priced woolen fabrics. The vision and foresight of Mr. Kailashpat Singhania greatly helped in establishing the JK Group's presence in the western region. Under his able stewardship, Raymonds embarked upon a gradual phase of technological upgradation and modernization. When Dr. Vijayapat Singhania took over the reins of the company in 1980, he injected fresh vigor into Raymonds, transforming it into a modern industrial conglomerate. Gautam Singhania, the present chairman and managing director, have been instrumental in restructuring the group. With over 60% market share in India, Raymonds Limited is one of the largest integrated manufacturer of worsted fabric in the world. The company comprises the following divisions: Raymonds Textile, with a capacity of 38 million meters in wool and wool blended fabrics. Raymonds commands over 60% market share in worsted suiting in India and ranks amongst the first 3 fully integrated manufacturers of worsted suiting in the world. We are perhaps the only company in the world to have a diverse product range of nearly 20,000 designs and colors of suiting fabric to suit every age, occasion and style. We export our products to over 55 countries, including USA, Canada, Europe, Japan and the Middle East. Engineering, The engineering industry is growing at an exponential rate, and Raymonds is all set to keep growing with it. Recognized as the leader in the engineering files segment in India, we are also the largest producer of files in the world. The group has three engineering divisions: JK Files India Limited, JK Talabot Limited, to cater to national and international markets, and a controlling interest in Ring plus Aqua Limited, engaged in the manufacture of auto components. In a man's wardrobe, his suits have a place. Nicely dry, cleaned, neatly hung, and probably matched with accessories from top to bottom. So what are the chances that at least one of the suits in the wardrobe is a Raymonds suit? An extremely high probability in case of Indian man. Not much is known about the brand advertising in the early years, except that the late Edmond Frank Simos created the first ads for Raymonds. In the early 90s, Nixon Equity received the Raymonds mandate. Frank Simos was doing great advertising for Raymonds. All we had to do was continue the positive and take the brand forward in the new millennium, says Rajiv Agarwal, founder Nixon Equity. Agarwal created the complete man for Raymonds, a metrosexual, caring family man who was very different from the way men were portrayed in the 70s and 80s. That was the angry young man era. But the Raymonds man was softer, and very communication created showed the changes happening around the alpha male, says Mrinmoy Mukherjee, Director Marketing, Raymonds. The protagonist of Raymonds was born sometimes a caring father, at other times a doting husband or a sincere friend, and yes, always looking dapper in a crisply iron Raymonds suit. Some of the advertising made by Nikist even did away with the mandatory product shots in the ad and just concentrated on the man and his qualities. Agarwal says the complete man came about because he wanted to create something that could look at the brand over a decade horizon and still be relevant. Today, 2 decades later, the complete man lives on and is now mandate of R.K. Swamy BBDO. But there have been shifts. Shekhar Swamy, Group CEO, R.K. Swamy BBDO, says, "When we took over the advertising, the man was at the center of all ads. The focus from clothes had moved. There was something missing. Thus, the line 'feels like heaven, feels like Raymonds' was added to Raymonds ads. The fundamental idea was anchored in a basic human truth that a man values his family, so there was no need to change that at all," says Swamy. The current ad on air shows a tender interaction between a mother and son. Besides a man, another concept in all Raymonds ads since the 90s has been the signature tune playing in the background. The absence of spoken words in the ad makes it easier for adaptation to local TV channels without translation. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of Raymonds Limited. We went through the company's history to its present market scenario. Hope the information was useful to you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.